Hi there, I wanted to come on and discuss the difference between mediated release testing, MRT testing, and IgG food sensitivity testing. I'm going to discuss the IgG testing first because it's a little bit more widely available and commercialized. You can get these mail order type of food sensitivity tests, and they are looking specifically at IgG food sensitivities. So what is IgG testing? It is a blood test that looks specifically at foods which have created high antibodies in your system. The thing with this test is that it does not tell you if these antibodies are good or bad. It only tells you that they're there. And the protocol is that you normally avoid these foods for 3 months and then you retest. So the reason that I don't love this type of protocol is that I have clients that can get a list back of 20 to 25 foods, and they are then told to avoid those foods, and once they retest, depending on what comes back, start reintroducing foods. And that just seems like a lot of nutrition to be left on the table. And it's really hard if you are already a picky eater perhaps, or you have circumstances where there are certain foods that you need to avoid. So that can be sort of a hard thing to work on. MRT testing is what I use here at Crave Nourishment. It's mediated release testing. It's an endpoint test that looks specifically at food inflammation. So it's more customized. It looks at foods that are causing inflammatory markers via the white blood cells in your specific body. So it tests 176 foods and food chemicals. And once I get that blood test back, I can build a protocol to lower inflammation in your system. It's like an immunocalm protocol with the ultimate goal of reintroducing each and every single one of those foods when your body is able and ready to handle them. So the goal of MRT testing is actually to broaden your nutritional consumption rather than limit it. But it is done through a protocol which I help you walk through. So that's really the main difference. One is looking at inflammatory markers and one is looking at sensitivity. So they are different tests. And I have been using the MRT test in my practice for several years, I think 6 years now actually. And the thing that I noticed the most is that it can help to greatly reduce the CRP lab, the C-reactive protein, which shows us the inflammatory level in somebody, which is really helpful if you are somebody struggling with things like lipedema, lymphedema, IBS, fibromyalgia, GERD, any of those things, this test can help you. So if you have specific questions, hopefully that answered the difference and gave you a little bit more background. You can certainly reach out to me. I'm happy to answer your questions. I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.